Hey Dave, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing, Phil?
Pretty good. I just got back from the gym. Working out, lifting some weights.
How much weight did you put on there?
Oh, I think I benched at least like 350. Must have been at least 350.
About one time?
Oh, gotta be like 20 times, man.
20 times?
I'm just that sick.
You were working it out, man?
I was working out, man.
Working it long and hard?
Yeah, I rode there on my moped.
On your moped, huh?
My moped, yeah.
Were you wearing your aviators, driving your
Hell
moped
yeah.
at night?
Hell yeah, with my 3 pop collars.
Oh,
That's the way
yeah.
you do it, man. Welcome to the weekly MANcast. We hope you stick around.
Oh, it's the weekly MANcast. Oh, yeah. You got your one host, Dave, who does the editing. And then your other host, Phil. He doesn't do anything. Weekly MANcast, yeah.
Alright, so if you haven't figured it out yet, this week we're going to talk about tools.
Like power tools?
Yeah, drills and stuff. No. The kind of tools we're talking about is about 6 feet tall, a lot of effort put into the hair and the clothes. Generally, a tool.
A tool.
A tool.
So
How do you explain tool?
Yeah, I mean, what classifies a tool?
Alright, now what defines a tool? Well, here we have our tool diagram.
Phil, that's you.
I know, I had to pose for it.
You're
we won't
pretty
get
used
into
to that now, though, right?
You know what? My modeling days are not to be discussed right now, okay?
Okay, fine.
That's for a different time.
I guess that's how you're gonna let it go.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. All right, now what makes a tool a tool? Well, the pop collar on the polo shirts is a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I mean we got the pop collar.
Yeah.
And when you have the pop collar, that just
screams tool. I mean, only tools pop their collars, and only super tools pop 3 collars or 4 or 5.
Okay, let's be honest, Phil. Only idiots wear more than one polo shirt.
And a lot of people do it actually. In fact, you see it advertised at stores all the time. I don't know if I've ever seen it in person, but you see photos of it all the time.
Yeah, there's something wrong with people these days.
But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe I guess it's like the Midwest thing. It's so cold outside, I have to wear 3 polo shirts.
That could be, except I think it originated in California, or at least that's what they want you to think.
Yes.
Anyway, going back to the definition of tool, another dead giveaway. Very gelled hair. Notice how every hair is in perfect place, or at least I like to think so.
And it's all shiny, too.
Yes, it's shiny, and you push it and it crinkles.
And then you actually get cut when you touch.
I mean, my hand is bleeding now. All I did was, ow, that's ow.
Yeah.
I'm not really bleeding.
I mean, there's blood all over. Oh, wait, no, that's just the color of your
No,
shirt.
you see, I went like this, and now there's red stripes and
everywhere.
I should go to the hosptal.
You should.
Yeah.
We should rush you there.
After the episode. The episode's more important.
The
You guys, the fans, are more important. All right. Another important thing. These are aviators. They're pretty cool glasses. And they were big, years back in the rock and roll area. You see a lot of people like, I think the cover of the Only Good Guns N' Roses album had
a pair of aviators.
A bunch of skulls wearing aviators. You see that all over the place. But these days, it's become more of a tool thing to do.
Well, I don't consider it that big of a tool thing. I mean,
I guess in the right condition. If you combine it with
I only look good in aviators. Let's be honest. So that's just my way of dealing with that.
And there's the cops, Super Troopers type
yes.
thing. They wear those. So basically, if you combine it with the other tool stuff, it just makes it that much more level of tool.
And for each tool thing that you do, it's exponentially more tool-like.
Yeah, it's like terrible. All right. One final thing, designer brands.
Yeah.
That don't need to be designer brands. This diagram doesn't have them.
Because
but you can imagine that
neither of us own designer branded anything.
At least not that we're care to admit. I've been wondering, Dave, how does a tool get around? How do they get from A to B?
Well, I thought they just hitched rides from people.
Well, that's probably true.
But other people would say that a tool gets around by either a broped, a Mustang, a big-ass truck with way too many wheels.
Mm-hmm.
How else? They don't walk. I promise you that.
Well, they do at night.
That's true.
Or they take a cab.
They take a cab with 2 of their closest friends.
Yes. Yes.
so they can split.
But
the charge.
what's a broped?
It's a moped, but
So why the change in letters? What's the
well, because any guy that rides a moped is definitely a tool.
except for Adrian Claiborne?
Of course,
Adrian Claiborne can ride a moped as much as he wants to, and he still looks like a badass.
And we're saying that because we're kind of scared of him.
I'm saying that because it's true. Have you ever seen him riding the thing?
Yeah, I have.
He makes it look like a Harley, and it's just his little. I mean, he's huge.
I mean,
Adrian Claiborne on a
it's
moped.
almost like an
If I was-
18-year-old on a tricycle.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in a Hummer and I was going down the road and I saw Adrian Claiborne coming straight at me on a tiny moped, I would get out of the way.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's supposed to get out of Claiborne's way. let's be
Rule number
honest.
1, don't run at Adrian Claiborne. That goes for driving, too. So there are exceptions to the rule.
There are exceptions, but really the only accepted people to ride mopeds, other than Adrian Claiborne, are chicks.
Or non-tools. I mean, it is a fuel-efficient way. We're not going to talk about that right now. Dave, what'd you think of the episode?
I don't know. I thought most of it was lies.
Yeah? I think it was kind of lame, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty lame.
It was pretty amateur.
Yeah, it was definitely amateur hour all up in there.
It was amateur hour all
Yeah.
up in the weekly MANcast this week.
Let's go to the club and listen to some tunes with heavy bass.
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe some punk rock. Modern punk rock with whiny voices.
Or maybe some Owl City.
Yeah, Owl City.
Heck
That's
yes.
a great idea.
Let's go.